Welcome to The Awakening, Black Women United. I am your host, Sherry Donnie. Subscribe, like, share, comment, and hit the notification bell so you know every time I upload a new video. On February 7th, the Football Hall of Famer Shannon Sharpe sat down with comedian and actor Monique, following in Cat Williams' footsteps by making controversial remarks, as she did on the same Shay Shay podcast. However, her list of targets is slightly different. During her episode of the Shannon Sharpe-helmed podcast, the comedian aimed at several prominent figures in the industry, including Oprah Winfrey, Tyler Perry, Tiffany Haddish, and Kevin Hart.
I'm going to tell him what you said, because that's not right.
Oh my goodness, Mo.
See, I think that's the problem that we're dealing with right now, Shannon.
Okay.
When we know something is wrong. Everything Cat Williams sat here and said.
Right.
We all know it to be the truth. However,
This is the part of the interview that most interests me. Tiffany Haddish allegedly was grooming 2 minor children for inappropriate hand control by adults, and I argue that Haddish should be ignored, her movies and the like. Let's listen to Monique on Haddish and others.
I remember our beautiful sister Tiffany Haddish did an interview with GQ magazine, and this, in my humble opinion, is where we keep throwing each other under the bus. You're doing an interview with GQ magazine, and I'm assuming the journalist was a white person. And the conversation turned to Monique. And she said, well, I don't do business like Monique do business, and I'm glad I don't have that husband of hers.
But she don't know your husband.
And when I saw that, it's like, Tiffany, if you had a husband like mine, you may not have 2 DUIs. If you had a husband like mine, you may not be caught up in what looks like you could have been grooming a child. And I say all of that with no judgment. But when you speak about having a husband like mine, you open up the door. And I'm saying to you, if you had one like mine, you may not sit in these positions that you can't explain the next day.
Right.
Monique has been vocal in recent years about feeling blacklisted in Hollywood, and she reiterated her claims during the conversation with Shannon, accusing Winfrey and Perry of trying to hinder her career.
I should just be grateful I got invited to the party. You a big, fat, black woman. How dare you be the one? And then on top of that, you're saying names. You're saying Oprah's name out loud. You're saying Tyler's name out loud. You're saying Lee's name out loud. You're saying Lionsgate out loud. That's not what we do. We say they. We say the people. We say the studio. We say the producers. How dare you actually say our heroes' names?
This time, she revealed that she allegedly has audio evidence of Perry admitting to this, and Shannon Sharpe hinted that he might have heard it off camera. It is worth noting that Tyler Perry has denied Mo's allegations of tarnishing her reputation behind the scenes, despite her consistent claims. She did not play the alleged audio on the Shay Shay show. However, Monique didn't stop there. She continued to hurl insults and make accusations, criticizing Oprah for overstepping in various instances. She even took a shot at Haddish for comments made about her in a GQ interview, going below the belt by referencing Tiffany's DUI arrests and previous legal troubles. For a nearly 3-hour-long episode of his Shay Shay podcast, and just like when he infamously hosted Cat Williams in January, clips from the interview began going viral online even before the episode finished streaming on YouTube. In fact, Monique references Williams's interview early and often throughout, going so far as to joke that the 2 of them are non-biological fraternal twins because of their shared need to tell the truth. And so, in that spirit, Monique takes the opportunity to sound off on the various narratives she's been entangled in throughout her career, from being labeled difficult to work with by Tyler Perry, in the wake of refusing to do non-contractually obligated promotion for her Oscar-winning role in the movie Precious, to the origins of her feud with D.L. Hewley, to the time she sued Netflix for discriminatory pay practices, and more. Of course, she's talked about much of this in the past, but rarely all in one sitting and with this much candor. To wit, while discussing Perry, she references a phone call she secretly recorded with him in which the director admitted to circulating the rumor that she was difficult to work with. Sharpe confirms he listened to this recording prior to the interview. Monique goes on to cite the millions of dollars in opportunities she's lost thanks to the rumor, including being cast, then replaced in the role of Cookie on Empire, and a handshake deal with Kevin Hart, where he agreed to executive produce a revival of her talk show, The Monique Show, until his manager Dave Becky stepped in and allegedly said, Kevin doesn't want anything to do with Monique. This has been The Awakening, Black Women United. I am your host, Sherry Danny. Subscribe, like, share, comment, and hit the notification bell so you know every time I upload a new video.